Alright, after the new CTR patch, there's a new Datamine, right? Sure, but let's get into it.
Whoa!
What's up guys, Canadian Guy here, and back with a brand new video. Crash Team Racing has released what seems to be one of their final patches, where they brought over a dozen recolors, a few new skins, fixing Rillaroo, and adding a literal box as a racer. I still can't comprehend that. CTR has really changed and evolved over the past few months and is in a pretty good state right now. But with every patch, Beta M does a deep dive data mine to see what the future holds in terms of future patches and content. As with every single update, we normally see tidbits of the future and what's going on. With this most recent patch, this has been one of the most requested comments over the past few days, and let me tell you, there's a reason why I haven't exactly been covering this. In fact, there's a reason why a lot of people haven't been covering this, but hey, you want a data mine? You're gonna get a data mine. See, Beta M's data mine came around and whoa, 12 new racers have popped up. That is insane. 12 completely new racers for people to race on the track with. I mean, look at all these code names. But then, a specific image of what someone out in the internet thinks each racer is, and it started to float around and people started to believe it. Good golly gee, this has to be the biggest, bestest patch that we have ever seen. This is the dream, right? The dream team. Well, here's the thing. If you think we are currently slated to get 12 new racers in the future, I'm about to take those hopes and dreams and, well, destroy them to kingdom come. See, people have been taking what Beta M has been doing out of context, and they don't, read the entire data mine and, wait for him to finish before sharing it literally all over in social media. This is how misinformation spreads like wildfire. See, the first thing that people need to realize is that Beenox and Activision had come out and stated that they are winding down on the production of CTR for other projects, which is normal. But to go from winding down to having some of the most characters ever in one patch, that sounds odd, doesn't it? And even if these characters would be added in the future periodically, 12 is still a lot. I mean, they all have to be voice acted, animated, texturized, modeled. There's so much that has to be done. Now, here's the thing too. We just got the new developer times, right? So that means that new data has to be added to the game with the new ghosts and their data. Each one of these ghosts are from different Beenox employees. That means they get assigned a name. Here's the thing, ladies and gents. These code names are mostly just the new ghost data and the names of the people who made those ghosts. So I put together a little image to show what I mean. We can see that out of all the unique Beenox employees who has ghost data on the developer times, their names and the acronyms of the drivers that are on this list fit and match perfectly. Also, this codename here has been confirmed as the Iron Crate, as it was teased over the past few months. But this leaves two names. So could it be that there are two more racers coming? Again, taking that little dream bubble of yours and popping it and destroying it. RRR, which ironically is not my show, remake, rebooted, or retired, is the new fixed Rillaroo racer, like something along the lines of revised Rillaroo. So then that leaves one codename left. One tiny sprout of hope, which I'm about to stomp out. Beta M has confirmed that BTE was also another internal codename for the Iron Crate checkpoint box. It had a teasing internal name for the data miners, which was the Who Am I lines of code, and an actual internal name. Which means, ladies and gents, do you know what Beta M has found? Nothing! At this time of making this video, there is absolutely nothing that he has found. However, out of all the hopes and dreams that I felt like I stomped out, I want to reassure those who might be thinking we will never get any more Crash Team Racing content again. Do not fret. Want to know why? Let me show you. This was last month's data mine. In it, we found out about the Lab Assistant, Baby Cortex, and Baby Entropy. We also found that Coco would be getting a skin as well. And that was it. Nothing else. But guess what happened? The patch came and there was loads of new content. 4 entirely new skins, a fixed Rillaroo racer, 2 new carts, and a metric ton of new legendary skin recolors. Almost none of these things were reported on by the previous Datamine. So what this means is that Beanox is obviously now aware of these data mines and is much more tight-lipped about them. But this also means that just because we don't discover anything, it doesn't mean that we won't see anything in a future patch. There are still characters who have no legendary skins, and characters that have been seen in Crash Bandicoot's past that do show up in CTR in some way, shape, or form, but are not characters in the game yet. So, after all the dream crushing today, I wanted to leave on a positive note that just because we don't see anything, it doesn't mean it's completely the end.
A huge thank you to all those who support the channel through Patreon and being a sponsor on the channel. If you'd like to help it out, check out the links in the description below, where you can buy some CGE merch or become a Patreon. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming and nostalgic content. Thank you so much everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video.